Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, Kyle Halam, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to the Akyam, few and far between Akwat out there. Shalom to the Akyam out there on the highways and byways, pushing this 100% truth taught to us by the elders, all right, and on this net, which we call the internet. Shalom. To the sisters. So we're going to go into it real quick, how to study. I'm going to get the brothers about, 2 minutes to come up in here. Share the live. All right. What's that one brother? Let me see. Where is his name at? All right, y'all can just share the live, man. I'll be right back. So share the live. We'll get into it in a minute. So, how to study. All right. Shalom to all that's coming in. How to study. So, certain brothers, we study differently. Taught to us by the elders is you could use Blue Letter Bible. That's a really good one. Okay, Blue Letter Bible. Also, like to use King James Bible Dictionary. Okay, it's several dictionaries out there that you can get into. All this stuff, on the internet, man. And one thing we gotta get into is, and let's type this word in. I'm just basically we live with it right now. So etymology definition. Let's turn it up. Etymology. The study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. Right? The origin of a word and the historical development of its meaning. So, we know the powers that be, right? The powers that rule this earth right now at this point in time, this wicked kingdom, okay? Because not the real powers, but the wicked that ruleth the earth, okay? They have changed certain words. They have changed certain meanings to words, okay? All right? So we have to study etymology. This is why we tell brothers, hey, use the King James, man. Use the King James first and foremost, because it's the best translation once you go into understanding that King James was of the tribe of Judah. King James was of the tribe of Judah. Okay? And James, also the word James is synonymous with Jacob. If you get into it even more, if you go back into history. All right? So, let's go. Perfect one. I did a breakdown on my other page about this. This strangers right here. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob. This is Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, Yasharallah, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So some people may read this and be like, oh, this means heathen nations. Let's look into it. You go to the interlinear, and this is in the Blue Letter Bible. Okay? Blue Letter Bible. BLB. It's the Blue Letter. You can get this on your app. It's certain apps, man. I suggest you get Blue Letter Bible, a 1611 King James Bible. These are all free in the Apocrypha. Okay? Which this 1611 King James Bible has the Apocrypha included. All right? So these are certain, study mechanics, right? But you really got to know how to use them as well. So Blue Letter, I got multiple apps for white people's religion. Anyway, this ain't one of those lives, man. I'm not, going back and forth with nobody. If you can feel that, then you can feel that. So I'm politely kick you out of here, because hey, this ain't that. All right, we trying to teach brothers how to study. So let's go into that word strangers. So you would I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make this easy for brothers, because this is important. Brothers need to know how to do this. You would just tap it. All right. I believe on the iPhone you would swipe to the left, but on this Android you would tap it, and then you would go to interlinear. Now they got cross references. You could pull up another translation, and you could cross reference with, like, let's say the New King James or the NIV. You could cross reference. Okay. You could pull up the dictionaries as well. You could do a lot of things in the Blue Letter Bible. Take a note, right? Copy the clipboard, etc., etc. Underline it, highlight it, So we're going to use the interlinear translation comparison, all right? Interlinear, then it will pull up the Hebrew, which isn't the real Hebrew. This is more so modern Hebrew, but it's just a good reference. All right, because for real Hebrew, I would suggest you go to soinmybooks.com, or you would look deeper into it to get the true Hebrew on certain words. But let's keep going. So it would have the Strongs in here, the inflected root and transliterated. All right. The Strongs is very important. So we're going to go down to strangers. And I done did a video on this. Several brothers have did a video on this. I'm just reiterating this, man. Just for new brothers that's coming into this. Yeah, Khan Yiddish, right? For new brothers that's coming into this as well. So that's strangers. That is H1616.
Strong's H1616.
Right?
Gar.
So, Strong's H1616, Gar. All right? So what does it say? Sojourner, a temporary inhabitant, a newcomer, lacking inherited rights of foreigners in Yasharallah, though conceded rights. Okay? I'm too late to the game. All right? Well, you go teach with your 37 followers, man. You go teach. You go teach the world, bro. If I'm too late to the game, you go ahead. You go teach the world, all right? Once again, I'm not entertaining you scrubs, man. I'm not entertaining you clowns. Okay? Anybody that's in here that want to come in somebody else's live trying to teach, hey, get off my live, go start your own live, and go teach. Okay? And shalom to the Akyam up in here. That's not scoffing and mocking, man. So this word stranger, we would have to look up this word conceited to get even more into it. So let's look up this word conceited. CONCEDED. Right? Because what are we doing? Etymology. We going into stuff. Concede. Admit that something is true or valid after first denying or resisting it. Surrender or yield. So, these foreigners, these people, these strangers, let's go back to it. These strangers of foreigners in Yasharallah, though conceded rights. These people that will join with us will be your fellow Israelites that you tried to tell, right? Let's say they wasn't too wicked. They just didn't want to believe that they was Israelites. You tried to tell them all the time, man, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't want to believe it, all right? But they wasn't of 2/3. They was of the 1/3, okay? They would finally come into the fold. They would finally come into the fold. They had conceded their rights. They had relinquished their rights to be Israel. They wanted to be African American. They wanted to be, etc. But they would finally come back into the fold. Okay? Let's get that, sister. Let's get that. All right? They will finally come back into the fold. This is why, man, we have to be there. We have to be there in that position for our people, regardless. All right? 2 Timothy, 2nd chapter, 15th verse. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Exactly, but shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. If a brother doesn't study to show thyself approved and just lingers on the first surface breakdown, the first surface, then a brother gonna be lost and you're gonna go in more ungodliness. Right? I remember when I came into the truth, right? What was I saying? I was saying Yahweh and Yeshua. Right? I would tell any brother that to this day, man. Just when I see these brothers saying Yeshua or, Yahweh or Yahushua or whatever, all that, I would tell them my testimony just to let them know, hey, bro, at that time and period, I wasn't studying deeper through the surface. I wasn't studying to show myself approved because I was saying these certain names in the beginning, right? And then I came under the tutelage of the elders and the brothers of GMS, right? So, hey, that's why it's no such thing as a self-taught Israelite, man. You got to come under the elders who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has placed the spirit in first, who have lingered and who have labored in this truth for 30 plus years, man, decade after decade after decade, and haven't wavered. All right? So study to show ourselves approved. So, once again, they have conceded their rights. Admit that something is true or valid after first denying or resisting it. So what will happen with these Israelites that's going to cleave, these strangers that's going to cleave to Yasharallah? They're going to admit that, hey, yo, you right, man. We Israelites, man. Yo, what Yahweh did to Babylon, the way he destroyed that place, damn, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, let's go to Revelations 18. Okay? And I want to get they lament. They lament. Yeah, this 9. Revelations 18 and 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Everybody on this planet is going to know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai destroyed this place, Babylon. This place is going to be a memorial, in a sense. This desert wasteland, right, where only desert creatures dwell, it's going to be, hey, you mess with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, this is what happens to you. Okay? Every nation is going to be able to look at it, sail by it. They lament. They be like, dang, we used to get paid off of Babylon, off the wickedness of this place. We used to sell our goods there. It's no longer in existence. Order will be back on the planet. This sin that used to protrude from this place will no longer come from this place, man. Sin on this planet will be done away with. Okay? So that's another thing. And the brothers, the strangers that are scattered, because the brothers that are not saved out of this land, because what are we supposed to do? What do we supposed to do? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. This is what we supposed to do. Once again, brothers is living in poverty. Brothers ain't got no money to move to other. It doesn't matter where you move, regardless, man. These curses is going to catch up to you. Come out of her spiritually. Okay? Leave Babylon alone. The things that she do alone. Jeremiah 10 and 2, do not do what the heathens do. Leave her alone. All right. And once again, you can easily, if you need any understanding in this, let's just say, for example, you don't know what plagues mean. All right. Then we'll go to it, go all the way down, get the plagues, right? Plagues, a blow, stripe, a wound, a public calamity, heavy affliction, plague. We know the last plague of Babylon is the ICBM missiles, the nukes. Okay? The last plague of Babylon is the nukes. All right? So, brothers and sisters, y'all think, to the ones that's out there prideful, egotistical, don't think that this place is going to fall. You can't outrun a nuke. Like I said, like we say, man, constantly, it only takes 6 nukes for this place to be destroyed, but Yahweh's going to overkill this place with 200,000. And if you go into that scripture even more, and we know today that it's 10 warheads in each nuke. It's 10 missiles in each warhead, It's 10 missiles in each warhead. So we know we do that math correctly. I believe that's 200 million. All right, hey, the education, the South, the dirty South education system might have failed me, man. But I believe that's around 200 million missiles that will hit this place. All right. So it's and like I said, all you need is 6. Fear not. No one is pulling that nuke trigger. All right, we got another one, y'all. Look at this guy. No one is pulling that nuke trigger. Yeah. Okay. Hey, anyway, we teaching. I ain't even gonna block the bro, but just, this ain't a debate live, all right? This ain't that. And we don't debate. Debate is a sin. That nuke is coming. Okay, those nukes are coming. If you do not believe it, that's up to you. Okay, that's up to you. Yahweh already told us how he's gonna end this place. He already told us how he's gonna end this place. All right. But once again, I'm staying on topic. This is how to study. Okay. This is how to study. Now, Revelations 18. So I got a King James Study Bible, right? Because it helps the studying even better. Because I like the way that they break it down. Like, where we at? Luke 21:35. Judas agrees to betray Yahushua. Automatically letting you know what's going on, right? The Lord's Supper, and this is also the Passover supper. Now, and as you can see, it has what? Precepts in here. Precepts, because we're supposed to teach what? Line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. Even the study Bible knows this. The Edomites know this. They have the precepts right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Easily. They got the precepts to everything. So when they talk about the Hebrew Israelites, they talk about us, they be like, man, why y'all be going from one edge of the Bible to the other? Y'all will go from over here to over there to over here to back over here and then over, because that's how we supposed to do it. Okay? We not your Baptist pastor, man. Just sitting here. If you would turn with me to the book of Proverbs, 4th chapter, we gonna read from the 19th verse down to the 27th verse, right? Because the Lord gave me a message last night. Right? No. You're supposed to preach line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. If you understand that the Spirit makes no mistakes, and let's actually get that Isaiah 28:10. If you understand that the Spirit, the Wakakadash, makes no mistakes, okay? Everything is in unison. Just how the brothers teach. Everything is in unison. All right? Look, for people coming in here asking questions, this ain't that, man. I'm teaching you how to study. I'm teaching you how to teach, and I'm teaching you how to study. All right? All right? You should have read the title before you came in here. All right, so Isaiah 28:10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. This is how you go forth and bring the word out. Okay? This is how you go forth and bring the word out. All right? Hubert, man, be quiet, yo. All right? So, once again, you would, let's say, you want to say something about, we would say, let's say, for example, the heathens, right, going into slavery. So we can go back to Isaiah 14. We can go back to Isaiah 14, and you would go to Isaiah 14:2, and know that this is not, these people that we talking about, servants and handmaids, is not the same as the strangers that shall be joined. To be joined with them is to be in unison, to be together, unity, and cleave to the house of Jacob, right? It's not the same as verse 2. We read verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Yasharallah shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. This is how you also know that these are not Israelites, because we cannot, Israelite doesn't supposed to be a master over Israelite. You don't supposed to have Israelite slaves. Okay? Bro, where is these bug outs coming from, man? The UFOs in the air to stop the nukes, and the UFOs are God. Yo. Man, you, bruh, be quiet, man. This is why you have to study correctly. This is why you have to be under elders, proper elders, man. Because you would fall under all this drunk doctrine. UFOs are gods. Man, the UFOs that Elohim are flying the UFOs. Okay? And he said the UFO is going to stop the nukes. No, the UFOs is going to come down on your head, Jake, and shoot you and destroy you and blow you up. Hey, who my moderator in here, man? Who I know up in here that's that brother Noah in the truth. He GMS. Hey, I'm going to make you a moderator, man. Go ahead, man. Get him out of here. All right, anybody that come in here talking some crazy shit. End times, 2,000 years of any day now. Fear is a control tool. Don't carry imaginary problems. Yeah, you out for real this time. Shalom to you. All right, I got a clean house anyway. We got to clean up this house. We got to clean up. So, Israelites aren't supposed to take people for slaves. We know that because we can go in the law and say that. The heathen shall be your bondmen. The heathen shall be your bondwomen. So we know that this verse 2 is not talking about Israelites. All right. Servants and handmaids, that's nothing but slavery. Slavery is lawful. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Slavery is lawful. Right? In Yahweh's eyes, slavery is lawful. In your weak Babylon mindset, you may feel like, oh, it's wrong to have slaves. It's wrong. Because that's how the world you in the world. The world done trick you to believe that. It's always been slaves on this planet. Always will be. Okay? It's always going to be a certain group of people that rule over another certain group of people. This is how it was designed. It's no such thing as equality. We superior to you people, man. Just sit here and say it, man. The Israelites, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's chosen people are superior. Because why? Because our power is living. And the God y'all worship is fake. They don't talk. They wood and stone. They can't even dust themselves off. And you sitting here want to think that you superior. And they sitting here want to call us racist and et cetera and et cetera. All right? They can go back to their lands. We still gonna be ruling on this planet. Don't mess it up. Okay? All right? The Edomites go into slavery for 1,000 years, and then they get eradicated, destroyed completely, erased. Okay? Now, even after that 1,000-year slavery, the heathens will still be under. We will still be ruling the planet. Okay? Our rulership, our kingdom is forever. Our kingdom is forever. What Isaiah 45:17 say? World without end. Yeah, Esau gone, heathen not. Yeah, it's exactly. All right. Con. You know what I'm saying? So, to Dr. Somebody, don't ever think that we gonna come out of rulership, brother. We gonna forever be in rulership. This is a forever thing. This is everlasting. We gonna forever be in rulership. They still gonna have to what? So, I mean, I'm just getting on it, and I ain't really jumping on it. But for you to say that, it's like you saying after 1,000 years, they not gonna have to keep the laws and commandments again. They're going to have to forever keep the laws and commandments. They're going to have to forever keep the Sabbath. They're going to have to forever keep the feast days. These heathen nations. Okay? They're going to have to forever keep these things that we will teach them in the kingdom. They will forever keep these things through their reincarnation cycles, because they still going to reincarnate. We going to live forever. We going to rule forever. World without end. All right? And Kal Halam La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Kakadash, man. And forever serve us. Exactly, you call. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to state. Don't slice it up. Don't make it sound soft. Don't make it sound weak. The heathen nations don't want to hear it, right? The Edomites, we saw that brother come in Yasharallah live yesterday and got so mad. He called us the ER. He called us the hard ER word. That was hilarious, right? Because they know. They got about, in the kingdom, they going to get about 5 reincarnation cycles. If they lucky, maybe 4. Right? 1,000 years, because we know reincarnation is every 4 generations. Or Yahweh could make it every 3 generations, 3 or 4, right? So that's about 280 years, okay? So you add that up, man, that's about 4 reincarnation cycles within that 1,000 years, all right? That's 4 years, that's 4 reincarnation cycles that they got to come back and be a slave until they get completely destroyed. That's your pie, man. They got to drink that cup. Double. Because we had to drink that cup. Those 500 years, we had to drink that cup. You would be a slave in 1492, 1500s. You would perish. You would come back and be a slave in like the 1700s. You would perish. You would come back this time and be a slave for the 1999, what Juvenile say? For the 99s in the 2000s, man. You're going to be a we in this right now still. We've been reincarnating into slavery. All right? We've been reincarnating into slavery. And this actually ties into the lesson too. Let's get the statue. All right? Who was that dude tried to say? It was some dude in here tried to say Herod was a daggone. Maybe that was on my page, but somebody tried to say Herod was a daggone. He said the Edomites was black. That shit is off. I ain't even going into that. All right. Let me find the statue. Yeah. So, understand, we've been reincarnating into slavery, captivity after captivity. Let's look at these dates. And even before this, we can go into the Assyrian captivity with the northern tribes was around 700 BC. All right, 750 something BC. There's no such thing as Edomites. All right, look, once again, take a seat. Take a seat. Okay, take a seat. There's no such thing as Edomites. Hold up, man. Look, and this is another thing for people that need to know how to study. Go to the library. I went to the library. I got Know Your Bible. Right? This is an easy one. Breaks things down really simple for the simple-minded. Because that brother that came in here and said there's no such thing as Edomites, Nathan the prophet. You're not a prophet. You're a false prophet. Your ass said you tribe of Judah, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Zillah. Adah, Sarah, Levi, praise the son. Nigga, how can you be a part of 4 tribes? You dumbass Jake. Man, I swear, bruh. You brothers are so stupid, man. How are you a part of 4 tribes? Make it make sense. Got the nerve, man. Let's go to Obadiah. And pardon my French, man. Jake will piss you off. And I swear, bro, Jake will piss you off. I done said it plenty times. You Jake with dreads. When we get them powers, we gonna drag y'all ass through the street. Buy your damn dreads that you didn't want to cut off. You feminine ass woman. All right, you Jake that don't want to listen, that don't want to do good. Let me get the book of Obadiah, man. And I'm gonna make it known to you, cause Nathan the prophet. You ain't Nathan, boy. You bring a bad name to Nathan that was with King David. You bring a bad name to him. Y'all asses just come through and pick a name out the Bible. My real name is Jeremiah. All right? Y'all just come through and pick a name out the Bible and be like, oh, I'm going to be Nathan the prophet. I'm going to be Nathan the prophet. Man, shut up. Oh, I got a violation. Cool. I got a violation. They always want to. All right? Because y'all get soft. Y'all get soft and y'all want to go report somebody. Because you know I'm right. And you soft. You a soft man. You a soft man. You probably sleep with a teddy bear, man. All right? Obadiah. Okay? In 10 words or less. Because you don't want to read the whole chapter. It's only 1 chapter, dog. It's only 1 chapter. You act like you got to go read a novel. Like you got to go read the Odyssey or something. Edom will suffer for participating in Jerusalem's destruction. Edom was a nation descended from Esau, twin brother of Jacob, the patriarch of Israel. The baby boys had struggled in their mother's womb, and it shows you the scriptures right there. And their conflict had continued over the centuries after Edom took part in the Babylonian ransacking of Jerusalem. Yahweh, with an A in between that H. With an A in between that, Christopher. With an A in between that, brother. And shalom to you, man. Shalom. Okay? Obadiah passed down Yahweh's judgment for violence against your brother Jacob. Shame shall cover you, and ye shall be cut off forever. Right? All right? And look, y'all. Don't think that just because I went off on that dude. When it's Yahweh. I'm going to tell you one more time, brother. It's Yahweh. It's Yahwah. Yahweh. Okay? All right. Thank you, Keith. Yeah. You know. And shalom to you, brother, if you coming in a sincere understand, if you come in a sincere spirit. All right. And yeah, my Yahoo. I remember them days, man. Your name, if you going by that name, you should change it to how my name is spelled, Jeremiah. It's no E's, no U's in our language. And man, I'm just a watchman, man. I gotta tell you, it's not Yahuwah. It's not Yahu, man. It's no U's in the language, people. Okay, it's no U's in the language. Cause hey, brother, Jeremiah, I used to go by that name. I promise you, I used to go by that name. All right, but I didn't know no better. I wasn't studying to show thyself approved. When the elders broke it down and there's no U's, they broke down the correct Hebrew, I immediately changed my name. Okay? So I'm telling you the same thing, just so you don't walk around in the wilderness, just so you don't walk around in that. Because brothers automatically, brothers that's truly in this thing studying, we see brothers saying, like this person said, Yahuwah, we see the U's, and these are little things, but they're major things. Understand this. We'll come forth and correct it. If you don't take the correction, then it becomes a more major thing. If you are truly humble and in the spirit, right, you really seeking and you truly humble, and we tell you, brother, it's no U's, no E's, none of that in the language. And you be like, I respect your opinion. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go check it. And then boom, you come and see, you understand Los Lunas, New Mexico stone. You go research Paleo Hebrew, right? You get into it and you see for yourself. You study to show thyself approved for yourself, because you got to do it for yourself. We studying to show thyself approved. I know. You have to make it known for yourself. I can't hold your hand. I can't take you to the library and have you know your Bible. I can't take you to Walmart and have you get a Rose book, right? I can't go through. I do a lesson and go through the captivities with you, but are you taking notes? I can't write these notes down for you. I can't do all these things down for you. You have to have that willingness to do it for yourself, man. Yeah, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, exactly. So Nathan the prophet, if he's still in here, or if he might be sleeping with his teddy bear right now, I don't know. But Nathan, I think Nathan left. Oh, poor Nathan. Anyway, Edom will suffer for participating in Jerusalem's destruction. Once again, Edom was a nation descended from Esau. So you say it's no such thing as the Edomites. Scripture will show you to be a lie. The book of Obadiah will show you to be a lie. Genesis 25 and 24, 25 would show you to be a lie. Okay? Hey, kick him. All right, so once again, let's go into this. And this is part of studying. We go get books. Because the Bible is what? It's a book of the past, present, and future. So, to make it known for you even more complete, I got the Rose book. Bible charts, maps, and timelines. Now, it may go off with certain names, like it says Yeshua in here. It says Adonai. But through studying, we understand the true names. Yahweh Shai, and Adonai would be Alashadra. Okay? So, this is part of studying to show thyself approved. This is a visual depiction of the statue that Daniel saw, that Nebuchadnezzar saw, that Daniel broke down, right? And like I said, before this, the northern tribe went into Assyrian captivity around 750 BC, if I'm not incorrect. It might have been earlier than that. It might have been after that, but it was in 700 BCs. I know that for sure. So, Judah, the southern tribe, went into Babylonian captivity around 626 to 539 BC. All right, and you can get this in Walmart, Keith, or you can order it offline. I believe it's about $30. All right, and this one is the best one. I got the other one, the Chronological Guide to the Bible. It's pretty good, but this one by far It's got the genealogy of Yahweh Shai. It's got the temple. It's got a lot of things up in here, man. It's a really good book. Okay, so all right, so this is a captivity that we went into. What did I say earlier? I said we was reincarnating into captivities. And brothers and sisters, I got about 20 more minutes because I gotta go to the plantation, man. You know, it saddens me. Con, I feel you. I gotta get paid. I gotta cash my check today, man. Shoot, I hate the plantation, man. But hey, the plantation is part of the punishment. So, this head of gold, this was the Babylonian Empire. These are certain empires that will come to be. Certain empires. All right. Oh, look, it's a dumbass in the comments with a Sabrina the Witch cat in their profile pic. We'll see you later. Y'all come here making jokes, man. The joke's on you. The nukes will be on you. All right? Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, man, we getting pulled up. We getting saved out this thing. All right? Lord willing, all these jokes y'all been making on the prophets, calling us bums. We ain't got no lineups. We look poor. Right? You all these jokes y'all been kikiing about. Yeah, we gonna be kikiing very soon in our kingdom at y'all. All right? So, chest and arms, Medo and Persian captivity. And these dates are perfect. These dates are accurate. Okay, these dates are accurate. Yeah, we sleeping on the floors and they stepping in us. Yeah, these dates are perfectly. All right, you can go through history and look up these empires. You gonna go through Artaxerxes the first, second, third, fourth, Darius. Right? You're gonna go through these kings of Persia. You're gonna go through these kings. All right. Then you go through Greece. I just taught my boys through homeschool. We looked up the beginning of Rome and the beginning of ancient Greece, which was Macedonian. It started basically with them. And Alexander the Greek's father, Philip II, right? How he established the kingdom of basically Macedonia and how they was starting to take over everything. Okay, so all these things are accurate. You know, history lets it known. History lets it known to be true. Right? So that goes hand in hand with studying ourselves to show approved, man. Study to show thyself approved. Salaki, I can't talk right now, but study these things. The vision was true. Yahweh showed showed Nebuchadnezzar this, and Daniel broke it down. And if Daniel understood at that time, these were empires. He didn't know the time frames, but these were empires that were coming to pass. And which one are we still in? Which one are we still in? The legs of iron and feet of iron and clay. A divided kingdom, Rome. When I was growing up in school, they spent more time in Greek Roman mythology than the slave trade. Exactly. Because, Christianity and Greek mythology tie hand in hand. It's right beside each other. They basically cousins. They basically go hand in hand. Greek mythology. Like the brother Yasharallah said yesterday, man, Hades or Tartarus, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Where the Titans went. That's the fallen angels myth. Nothing but Titans. I used to watch that movie Hercules as a kid. The Titans would come up out the ground. Right? That's what they want us to believe, that fallen angels are under the ground. Titans. Right? Giants. Because they used that one scripture in the Bible saying that it was giants on the earth at that time. That means it was men of high stature, man. Men of renown. Okay? Men of renown. Not giants in a physical stature. Not giants in a physical stature. I was talking to this one wacky-tacky Christian chick, trying to explain her certain things, and she said, well, what about Goliath? Goliath was a giant. I said he was only like 9 feet tall. He was 6 cubits in height. that was about 9 feet tall. He was big for his time, and she thought he was an Arab. He was a Philistine. That means he was a Hamite. Okay? The people that's in the land right now, they don't own that land. You got Ishmael claiming to be the Philistines, and you got Esau, Edom, Amalek, the head tribe, claiming to be the Israelites. None of them have claim to that land. Okay? And that land will be nuked. Okay? All wiped out, cleaned up. All right? Listen and weep. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, like I said, we was reincarnating into captivities. This was part of our judgment. We still in this Roman captivity. Now, some brothers are in the truth, and the truth will make you free, not set you free, because to set you free, I could set you back in prison, in slavery. We are made free by the Spirit, by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakadash, man, the Spirit, which was sent forth, the Comforter, to allow us to understand this knowledge. Okay, I hope brothers and sisters can get this, man. Once again, this whole lesson is about studying. This whole lesson is about how to study. So you would take this and you would go to Daniel, the 7th chapter. You know, you would go to Daniel, and I'm going to go get it. You would just tie this, it go hand in hand. You would tie this to it. Right here. Daniel the 7th chapter. Nah, it ain't the 7th. Where the statue at, man? The little horn. Nah, that's I think it is the 7th, the Ancient of Days. But this vision of 4 beasts is similar to the statue. It's Nebuchadnezzar, so we got to go back. Great tree is it before that? I'm going to find it. One second. Oh, man, look, I'm slow. It say it right here. I'm slow, y'all. It say it right here, man. Daniel 2nd chapter, 26 to 45. Okay. Yeah, the king's dream. And I'm going to read a little bit of it. Thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. This great image whose brightness was excellent stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image head was of fine gold. Boom. Right? This image head was of fine gold. His breast and his arms of silver. His belly and his thighs of brass. His legs of iron. His feet part of iron and part of clay. Okay? We let you know. We break it down. Okay? Somebody get Philly Elite Entertainment out of here. All right? You take that mess. Man, take that mess back to Philly, bro. This ain't that. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. All right? So... And who interpreted? Because Nebuchadnezzar is a heathen. He's a Babylonian, a heathen. He couldn't interpret it. His people couldn't interpret it. Daniel could interpret it. All right. And it's letting you know right here. It's giving you the breakdown. Okay. Medo-Persia, Babylon, Medo-Persian, Greece, Rome. All right. So once again, this is why we study the divine kingdom. This I would say this dream, understanding this it's milk, but it's also meat. It's like, once you come deeper into it and you get into some things, only an Israelite can interpret dreams. Like how Joseph interpreted the Pharaoh's dreams. Only an Israelite can interpret dreams. All right? No, the Babylonians were not Cush. I would have to go into the 18 nations, but they were basically eastward. They were not Hermetic. Okay? But that's totally different. Now, like I said earlier, Philistines were Hamites. Okay? Philistines were Hamites. That's important to know. So you would know that Goliath was an African, a Hamite, right? He was not Ishmael. Okay? As the people of today call themselves Philistines, they're not. They're just identity thieving. The same way that those people of our land call themselves us. They're not. All right? So this is something that brothers and sisters need to understand, because this will allow you to understand the captivities. This will allow you to understand the captivities. Right? And then don't forget about the northern kingdom that went into Assyria. Do not forget about the northern kingdom. Now, brothers and sisters, I got about 10 more minutes, man, because like I said, I gotta go to the captivity. I gotta go to the plantation. Like, damn, man. But why would someone claim to be? Why would they not? Do you know that Esau, the so-called snowman, right, is a deceiver? He is the devil. The devil means to deceive you. He deceives you in any way possible. If he can tell you that he's a certain person and you're going to believe him without doing research, then it is what it is, man. All right? Ayan Debar. And what, like the brother Matazaba brought out with him claiming to be the Khazarians. Yeah, we have yeah, exactly. They want that birthright. Like the brothers say, we have the promises. They want the birthright. They want the people of the earth to believe that they are the people of the land. Like that lady said, that Edomite lady said, we have been targeted for thousands of years. They have, boy. Okay, they want people to believe that they're the people of the land. But they're not. Like my brother Matazabak said, man, how they said they are the Khazarians when they came back out of them caves. They said that they were Khazarians, but they lied. Okay? They lied. This whole thing goes back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, I believe, when Esau sold the birthright. This all goes back. This whole battle, this hatred that these people feel towards their brother, all of this stems from Esau selling his birthright. He messed his people up. Let's get Amos 1:11 real quick. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, continuously, and he kept his wrath forever. So at the end, will Yah get it back? Or what is Yah, brother? That's what I'm kind of lost at. But at the end, we know we will rule again. We know we gonna get it. All right, let's get 2nd Esdras. 6 and 9. Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Where's Nathan the prophet? He's not in here no more? Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Now, let's go to 45 and 17, Isaiah. But Yasharallah, Israel, this is Jacob as well, shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. World without end. Exactly as the brother said, Nakuya, your Hebrew off, but the statement is correct. Amalek troubled every nation that lived. Okay? Amalek did. They were bandits of the earth. They were bandits. Religion is coming to an end. We don't do religion. We do faith. We are faithful people. The Israelites, which your nation end up getting, the Israelites, which are Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, end up getting our land back. Yes, we go into rulership. Once again, how we ruled under King David, how we ruled under King Solomon. We go back into rulership. That's why this scripture right here is so important. But Israel or Jacob, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, when you see Israel, just think Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Haitians, Dominicans, Trinidadians, right? But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting, this is forever, salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Our people at this day and age are confounded. They believe in Jesus Christ, for one. They believe in the Pope's son, basically. And that's my plantation. I got 5 more minutes, man. Dang. That's my plan. That's my go to the plantation alarm. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. We will not be lost anymore. We will not be ashamed for everything that we did. And we will be sinless. Everything that we did will be forgiven. The 1/3 and the 144,000. Now, 2/3 of our people will have to go in this land. They will have to die unalive on this side of the timeline. Okay? They got to go on this side of the timeline. What's fake? This book and faith is a lie. Okay, well, brother, you can get out the lie, brother. This ain't that. And once again, I told brothers, man, this ain't that. If they coming in that spirit, I'ma block him myself. Alright? Cause look, man, you don't come in my congregation and start talking shit, man. It's 42 people in here that's trying to learn. You don't come in here and be disrespectful. That's a heathen trait. Cause y'all live in chaos. Y'all live in wickedness. Going back to you Edomites that used to live in Europe that didn't know how to wash your ass. Y'all don't have no self-training, man. Y'all don't have no home training, man. You don't have no social skills. You eat meat with blood in it, man. Alright? Brother, ignorance that you people live in. You are confounded. You are ashamed. Yahweh said he will make y'all ashamed for what you did to your brother. Y'all have dust of the earth, same as Cain. Cursed, a mark. The planet that you live on burns you. You think you belong here? You think you belong here? All right, man, look, I'm about to get up off here. Okay? Once again, brothers and sisters, to study. Nakuya, it's no use in the name. That's why I said your Hebrew is off. All right? It's no use in the name. So I would tell you to go into Paleo-Hebrew. Research Paleo-Hebrew. I don't know if you're a brother or sister. I can't see your profile, but Paleo-Hebrew. You need to go into it. And let me see if I got a quick, because I got to go. I really got to go. Quickly, if I can go get the alphabet. All right? Get the alphabet real quick. Abba, Gada, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. It's no use in our language. Oh, it's no use in our language, brother. You know. So I would it would behoove you to go into the language, ancient Hebrew, which is Paleo-Hebrew. Okay, yeah, 22 of them, 22. Your comments was removed. Who removed your comment? Oh, man, TikTok be doing that mess, Abinaya. I hate it, man. They be saying, your comment may go against guidelines or whatever. Just try to say it, whatever you say, I'll say it in a different way. Because they be tripping. Yeah, and that's good, brother. Come in, that's good to come in a humble spirit, Now you see how these scoffers, we may go off on scoffers, we may get in their ass, man. But if a brother is coming in a humble spirit, we deal with that brother. Because we only dealing with the remnant. We not dealing with everybody. We understand through scripture that everybody's not going to be saved. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah only deals with a remnant. He does not deal with everybody. So if you in here and you don't feel it's for you, I advise you to just listen, sit back, take in the knowledge. The message is not wrong. I'm bringing out historical evidence to back it up. Okay? Don't come in here scoffing, like get it done. See you later. I got you done, right? Come in a humble spirit. You have to come into this truth as a child. All right. Another book. My wife had got this book, The Lost 10 Tribes of Yasharallah. Okay, this is another good book to go into. All right. It's a pretty good book, man. Like I said, I went to the library. I checked this one out. Know Your Bible. This break down certain things. Once again, the Rose Book, Bible charts and timelines. Shows you the kings, the divided kings. We had Saul, David, Solomon. Then it shows you the northern kingdom. Like I said, they went into captivity around when? 730. Okay, this shows you the exact time. 722. Removed by Assyria. It lets you know. This is when they went into captivity. Okay, under King O'Shea or Hosea, as it says in 2nd Esdras 13, chapter 40, 40 going downward. King O'Shea. And let me go get that. That'll be the last scripture because I do have to go, man. For real, I'm serious. Dang, I hate I gotta go. But, hey, the plantation is part of the punishment, y'all. The plantation is part of the punishment. We are in punishment right now. I hope y'all know that. So, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of O'Shea the king. Hosea, this is Hosea. It's O'Shea. Okay, this is what it means. Once again, this is the Rose Books, Bible charts and timelines. This is Hosea. This is what it means. This is telling you the time period. The time of O'Shea the king, who Salmanazar, this is the Assyrian king, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them away over the waters, and so came they into another land. This is letting you know, removed by Assyria. All right. Now, I'm going to read a little bit, and I got to go, man, so we're going to finish this up. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen, So Israelites, these are the 10, and what? These are the 10 tribes. Those are the 10 tribes. So this is the northern kingdom. Northern kingdom. So they wanted to leave the heathen, that they might, they go into a land where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow places of the river. For the Most High, Yahweh, showed them signs and held still the flood till they were passed over. For though that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Arsareth. This is America. Means foreign land. Arsareth, foreign land. It took them a year and a half. You can go to 1 Kings, 10th chapter, 22nd verse. You will see that King Solomon used to have ships dealing with the Hamites, Hiram, and them. They were great builders. Dealing with them, they used to go to South America, get gold, and bring it back to Israel. Bring gold and turkeys and several things from South America, and they would bring it back to Israel. That's 1 Kings, 10th chapter, 22nd verse. Okay? So we already knew it took a year and a half to get there, because they would come back every 3 years. Peacocks, etc. Exactly. That's letting us know we can eat chickens. We can eat turkey. All right? So then dwelt there until the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come. This was the 10 tribes. This was Ephraim. This was Manasseh. Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the Cubans. This is your Native American tribes, Reuben and Gad, which is your, Cherokees, your Creek, your, Chickaw, your Blackfoot, all the Native American tribes, okay? This is your Dominicans. This is your Issachar, which is your Hispanics. This is your Aztecs. This is your Mayans. This is your Incas, okay? This is Asher, Naphtali, Argentina, Chile area. These is all your 10 tribes. This is how the tribes got to the Americas, because they left the Assyrian captivity. They left around this time. This gives you a time frame under the King O'Shea, right? So then after they was took captive, they eventually left the Assyrians. They came over to the Americas. You can just estimate it and say around 700 BC. And they have been dwelling there, all right? They have been dwelling there ever since then. Who are the Afro-Mexicans and Afro-Brazilians? Judah also, if you go into, and I got to go. I really got 3 minutes left. If you go into the slavery days, understand, slaves used to go to the north, but slaves also ran down south. Slaves also went to Mexico, and they helped Issachar fight back. Now, let's say you a brother, right? You know, brothers, I've been all over this world, man. All right, via the Navy. All right, they love us everywhere. They love Israelites everywhere. Some people hate us, but hey, most of the world love us. All right, and I'm saying, okay, if you understand what I'm saying. So, you a brother, and you come to Mexico, and you helping them fight back. And then women is down there. Those women is down there. You going to integrate with the culture. You going to integrate. This is how you get so-called Afro-Mexicans, Afro-Brazilians. Brothers was in these lands, messing with the population, messing with other tribes. This is how you get your so-called Black Seminole Indians. Because once Judah got over here via the transatlantic slavery, right? Once Judah got over here, they integrated with the Native Americans. They integrated with Reuben. But if that father is an Israelite, that father is Judah, and he goes into a Native American woman, then that baby is going to be Judah, right? Right? So you got to understand this. This is how you get Afro-Mexicans, which is nothing more than, they nothing more than Judah. All right? And anyway, man, I'm going. It's a lot of, I got to get out of here, though, because I do got to go to captivity, man. So with that being said, Kal Halawam, Yahweh, By Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity. Taught us this truth. Shalom to the Akyam, few and far between Akwat that tap in. Shalom to the Akyam out there on the highways and byways, pushing and preaching this 100% truth, this 100% doctrine, and on this net, which we call the internet. Shalom to all the brothers that drop precepts, etc., and stayed up in here and rock with us. All right. And, man, I hope this was an edifying lesson. Okay, it's your brother Jeremiah Kazak, and I'm out of here. Shalom as always. Kwam Yasharala, Ababa Bar, DTA, soon. We almost out of here, y'all. Keep the faith. Do not fall victim to Esau Edom's mark. Do not fall victim to this mess that he's pushing. Keep the faith in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.